Hello. I wasn't going anywhere. Hello. Hey, Molly. How are you, sweetheart? Glad to see you. How's things going, love? I hope all is well for everyone. I didn't go anywhere. I just been doing real life business. Yes. I've been enjoying myself, relaxing, taking a little break, but I'm here. Good morning, Brown baby. How are you? I said, well, let me jump on here and just let them know that I haven't gone anywhere. I just been taking a break. My baby, Miss Pizarro. I may drop the link for you, Mama. Yeah, I've been watching you, Sugar. I've been watching you, Miss Monty. I've been in the skybox. Hi, Angela. How are you? Yeah, I've been staying in the skybox. That seems like the safest place sometimes. But I haven't gone anywhere. Did you think I was leaving? No, I'm not leaving. In fact, I'm having some work done on some things so I could set me up a new studio. So that's what I've been working on a little bit too. Celebration. Yeah, celebration's been going on and some real life stuff work. Hey, cookie comfort zone. But I've been here and I've been watching. Yes, I have. Good morning, Phoenix Rising. But yeah, I haven't gone anywhere yet, you guys. Sometimes you just need to take a break. And plus, I have a real life. I do. I work quite a few hours, and that can get long sometimes. So it depends on how busy I am. Hello, Street Committee, but I'm here. They're going to dox me next. Well, it's okay, sweetheart, if they dox me. I don't worry about stuff like that. There's nothing in life, hey, Rico, that I am ashamed of, I regret, embarrassed. You can't humiliate me. So it's okay if they dox me. In fact, I'm going to probably dox myself next week and tell you who I really am and where I'm from. So I'm not worried about that, Pizarro, but it's okay. I'm gonna, I guess it's a lineup and I'm in the lineup, so that's okay. But good morning to everyone. Yeah, I'm just doing an impromptu. They seem to work best for me sometimes. I just come on here and talk to my people. That's all. It's so much going on. I've been in skyboxes. I jumped down in some chats just to let people know that I'm still here. Good morning, CJ. I'm still here. I'm not too worried about anyone doing anything to me. I'm real big on if you don't come to me, outside of the YouTube world, I'm fine. Thank you, Cookie. I always feel your positive vibes. Yes, I'm going to continue being positive. I'm not going to move. I'm not going to budge. I'm not going to be shaken. I'm unapologetically Mz.Teavalocity. I tell y'all that all the time. So I'm not worried too much about what they could do to me. I've always just been me. I've never worried about what someone was going to. I can't live in fear. So I never worried about what people are going to do to me. But I see that some of you all are moving in different directions, and I like that. I see Pastor Wilson, he dropped out and he started a new channel. So good for him. I wish him well. I wish everyone well on their channels. I haven't been going to a lot of places because I've been protecting my energy and my spirit. So some stuff I don't see. If I don't see it, I don't know about it. So I can't say about it. But I did catch a couple of YouTube chaos and stuff, but I don't even care about it. It doesn't involve me. So trust, they not going to dox your house. Well, you know what, Pizarro, if they do, that's okay. I would hope they could help me pay for it. Help me pay for it. Help my YouTube channel grow so they could pay for my house. Yeah, because you know, it is what it is. It is who I am. It is what I have. I've worked hard. We have worked hard for it, so I don't worry about that too much. And I keep it moving, sister. Keep it moving. So I noticed a couple of things now. I see this shift. In real life with all this chaos and distractions. We talked about that before, and now I see it happening here in the virtual world. I see a shift. I was thinking about Tamar Braxton. And Azealia Banks and Pizarro. That's where we want to go with the conspiracy thing. I don't tap on it too much because I don't want them mucking with me. But I thought about Tamar, and then I thought about Britney Spears years ago, and there's something connected with cutting your hair. Now I'm not sure how is that connected, but all three of those women, and I know two for sure, when they cut their hair and they their hair bald, and your hair is your pride. It says that in the Bible. A woman's hair is her pride to a certain extent. So when they cut their hair, it took away something from them. It looked like at that point they were transitioning to be someone else. Now, I looked at an interview today with Tamar Braxton, a 2020 interview she just did with this DJ, this gentleman. And then I looked back at a 2019 video. Something was strange. It was as if Tamar was a different person. Her whole personality and persona changed. The calmness of her conversation was a bit different from 2019. So I wonder what is really going on when these ladies cut their hair and they drop out of sight for a minute and then they come back and they totally different. Something just not right with that. It didn't sit too well. She spoke very calm and soothing, and it was as if she was another person. But it started back when she cut her hair. Then after that, she started having these psychological problems. She probably had them before and they were suppressed somewhat, but the entertainment world is not nice. I say this quite often. There are puppet masters that pull the strings. And when they think you've gotten too far, they will chop you off at your knees. And we see that happening with a lot of entertainers now. See, because I didn't know really what was up with that Nick Cannon thing, but just watch when he comes back. If I'm not mistaken, he's a little mellow now, and you don't see much of him, and you're not hearing much from him. But watch when he comes back. It's something just not right with that. I'm just trying to figure it out. And I know my little baby girl here, Pizarro, is into stuff like that. So I wonder if she's seeing what I see sometimes. If you guys are seeing mind control, you right, Miss Monty. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? What is the correlation with these women, these entertainers cutting all their hair off? Now remember what your hair is to you. And then they disappear and they say that something is psychologically going on with them, and they are labeled now as somewhat what we call crazy. And then they come back and they like totally different people. I don't know if you guys are following me, but there's something to that. I mean, they saying they want this fresh, new birth, this new start. And by shaving all their hair off is giving them this confidence to be natural. But I think something else is going on. I think these people, someone might have hit it on the head. I think these people, I believe, I'm going to stop saying I think. I'm trying to transition from, I believe these people are fighting forces. They have gotten in so deep that now the demons are being released. You know, most music now, remember they start using this phrase, demon time. What exactly is demon time? Maybe somebody can explain that to me. But it seems like when they start using the term demon time, a lot of demonic stuff start happening. Yeah, a lot of demonic forces start coming into play. And it's happening in real life and it's happening in this virtual world. See, it seems like demons are being released around here somewhere. And I know if you're not really spiritually locked, that you can't fight demons. You can't fight demons. See, they're nothing to mess with. So sometimes you have to back away. Remember, I say all the time, every battle is not yours. My battle is definitely not to battle demons. I know I'm not strong enough to battle demons. So I have to back away. So a lot of stuff is going on that I had to pull myself from. And I said separating the wheat from the tares. God is a right on time God. It's some stuff going on here. It's some exposing being done. But when they throw the distractions in, we can't see the exposures. See, you can't see them when we so caught up on this. See, we so caught up on this that we don't see them exposing all those Republicans for sex trafficking, child pornography, child abuse, sexual abuse with children. See, we can't see what's really going on with them because we're so distracted by what's going on in this virtual world. And so when the chaos started happening out there, the chaos started happening in here. When things are calm, even when your mind is calm, your thought process is different. It's clearer. It's uncluttered. So you could think about really what's going on. So when it's time to expose people here and there, then the calm, people start seeing things. They start figuring things out. They start seeing who you really are and what you really about. Then they throw in this ball of confusion and shit, our minds start going again. So yeah, they just indicted those Republicans that they didn't want us to see. See, because they don't want us to see the real people that's involved. So now what they're doing, and I'm going to tie this in to Tamar, Azealia, and all these other celebrities that they kind of taken down, that's having some type of breakdown, suicidal thoughts. They doing all this crazy stuff because they putting our focus on the people that entertain us. And the reason why they doing that, because they don't want us to see what they're doing outside in the real world. See, so they're sacrificing, the entertainment world is sacrificing some of our favorite celebrities. They did something wrong. They moved the wrong way. They said the wrong thing. And now they're being sacrificed because they need to stop us from seeing the real puppet masters. That's who I focus on. Who are pulling all these strings for what's happening in the real world and in the virtual world? Someone is pulling strings. There's always someone behind pulling strings, and they don't want us to see that. They don't want us to see what's really going on. You know, Marvin Gaye, what's really going on, they don't want us to see. So, you know, let's knock us off our focus. Let's get all this chaos going. Let's get all this fighting between us. See, I'll give you a little money. I'll give you a little clout. I'll give you a little stand so we can fight amongst ourselves because that's the way we're programmed. Yeah, a lot of us are programmed to hate ourselves. So it's easy for us to fight ourselves while they are continuously destroying us. Yeah, they're still out there destroying us. But again, you knocked me off my focus. The industry is vicious. Now, I watched that Cardi B Wops or whatever her Meg the Stallion. First thing I honed into was their salaciousness, their their sensual sexual behavior. That's the first thing. But then they threw in that other part of the video, and I watched those snakes. And I watched those snakes climbing all over these women. And my first thought was demon time. Then I watched that, I think they had tigers in there. I said, so what is this really trying to, what are they really saying? What do they want us to perceive out of this music, this WAP? I wasn't too impressed with it. I really, at one point, liked Meg Thee Stallion, but I think the industry has gotten a hold to that sister too. So let's just watch her closely. We already know the other one is gone. But they tying all this demon time into their music now. And I need somebody to explain, what does demon time mean? But I did see, when I watched that video, I literally saw some demonic stuff going on. Those snakes, I don't like that. I just don't like that. Crawling all over those women. What are we sacrificing here? Where are our souls going? We're sacrificing our souls for money. And it's showing. And so what they're doing is they're using us. I always say they use us. They give us a little money, even here in this virtual world. They give us a couple of dollars and we act accordingly. But see, they have already programmed us. They have already studied us, so they know we're going to act according. They know we're going to act accordingly. So that's what's going on. Now, they just released this with all this pandemic and all that going on. I said it right the first time. This pandemic and all that stuff going on. They just released this to be this hot hit. So everybody, they were at 34 million views. That's a lot of views. That's a lot of minds. That a lot of people are watching that. And they're paying attention to what they're saying. And what they're doing. So be very, very careful of the distraction, because they always use us to dance and sing and make an ass out of ourselves, so they could continue to destroy us as a people. And that's a fact. They're destroying us as a people, and they paying us to destroy each other. And I don't understand how we don't understand, how we can't see the forest for the trees. Simply because we don't read and we don't research and we don't study when we watch. You know, they could make something seem like what is not. See, they got all type of things to make us think we saw something that we actually didn't see. Yeah, they manipulate our minds like that. So now we need to see what's really going on. So when it becomes real calm and quiet, then they throw something in there to distract us. Watch the distractions. Watch the people they about to sacrifice. Nick Cannon is one of them. And if I'm not mistaken, somebody could correct me. Nick Cannon was almost close to being a billionaire. I'm not sure, because I don't watch entertainment, because I already know they're trying to distract me. And they taking our people and they exploiting them, and they exploiting our women, and that's what bothers me. So both of those are beautiful women. Meg and Cardi, beautiful women. And they using them to and they exploiting them for a couple of dollars so they think they rich. Rich is nothing. Being rich is nothing. You could go broke being rich, but you'll never go broke being wealthy. That's the difference. They never let them hit wealth status. They just let them hit being rich, never wealth status. Those are two different things, being wealthy and being rich. If any choice I had to make, I would want to be wealthy. I don't want to be rich. But most of all, I live comfortable. I want to be comfortable because I know when you climb that ladder of success and you consider even rich, they control everything you do. You have to act accordingly, else they would just cut you right off at the knees. And that's what's happening to some of these entertainers. I don't know what's going on, but I could guarantee you that it's something wicked. It's something very, very wicked. Watch the demons. They're all around us. We can't fight demons. You just can't. That's a spiritual warfare. And I already know I'm not girded up enough to fight demons like that. So I don't surround myself with what they call demon time behavior. I back off. And I myself, I tell you, I'm truly, truly blessed. God will block some things. He will block some things. And I thank God for that, for always looking out for me, because he blocked a lot of stuff that's happening now. He blocked it for me. Even though it was painful, he blocked it for me. He surely did. And I thank God for that. I thank God for that. Watch what's going on around you guys. They're distracting us. And I know I say this quite often, but we got to be prepared. We have to be prepared. When it gets calm, let your mind go somewhere, meditate, see what's going on around you. Yeah, they don't want you to know what's really coming up. See, all this pandemic started when it was exposure time. Yeah, it was exposure time. They was going to expose some big people. Unfortunately, some people died in the process, and some other people will die in the process because they have little black books and things like that. And they don't want us to see that. Please, 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 if you're in here, make sure you hit that like button. Leave a comment. Engage in the chat. See, because they don't want some things to be heard. And so they can manipulate the numbers, the engagement, the activities, because they don't want you to know. They want people to shut up. And some of us just won't shut up. I just won't shut up. I'm going to use my platform until they take it away, or whomever, until I decide to close my channel, shut my channel down. They don't want you to talk. See, they want to keep us distracted. So they want to keep us fighting. Yeah, because the big exposure was just coming up. Yeah, it was coming up. There's a lot of those people who were going to be exposed that they trying to shut down so we don't see it. So they added more stuff to here in this virtual world, in the real world, to keep us distracted. See, so you have to dig deep to find out some information that's very pertinent to our lives, our everyday lives. When it comes to this politic playing garbage, you need to stay abreast of that. Now, I told you I vote. I feel some type of way about it, but I'm still going to vote. Because if I don't vote, then I can't speak on it. I don't have a voice. So I do vote. Now, let's just watch how things play out, though, with the voting process. But like I said, they about to sacrifice a lot of people. You guys stay tuned. Now, I think my girl Azalea Banks, let's watch what goes on with her. We know what happened to Brittany when she cut all her hair off. We know what's happening to Tamar. Now Tamar is calm. Something ain't right. Something ain't right, y'all. Something's not right. And we know. Some of us believe that we know what's going on, and some of us don't believe it because they don't believe in conspiracies. They don't believe in that. But everything is not a conspiracy. If you just research and follow, you'll see this stuff is factual, what's happening. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen to Azalea Banks now that she cut all her hair off. I know what happened to Britney Spears. She's never been the same. Tamar will never be the same. Mm-mm. You owe those people. You have to pay the price. You have to humiliate yourself. You have to do something before they completely take over you. I'm just saying. Same thing on here. You have to be humiliated. They want to humiliate you, embarrass you, shame you. We're following the same pattern that they following in the real world. We following it here in this virtual world. I'm going to cut this camera off because I don't like my basement because it tries to focus so much. So I see it going in and out. So just hold on, you guys. I'm going to hide the cam. So that's what they're doing. So we need to pay very, very, very close attention. And we need to start researching, you guys. Read it. They said one thing about black folk, if you put something in the book, they'll never find it because we don't read. Now, I'm not saying everyone's like that, but a good part of us is like that. That's why they make long contracts. Everything they do is purpose. They make long contracts with those fine printing it so we don't read it. So we just gloss over it and just sign the contract, believe what they tell us. Oh, sign here, Mz.Teavalocity, this is this and this is this. And you go, oh, okay. But you never read the fine print. And then when it's time to void a contract or you don't hold true to the contract, they'll tell you about the fine print you didn't read. Yeah, be careful. Be careful. I'm just going to read a little chat. I just did a little impromptu because I miss you guys. And I don't want y'all to think with everything's going on that I'm not here. I'm sure I'm here. I'm here everywhere. Good morning, Miss Enlightened One. CJ Jones, I spoke to you. My cookie, baby. Thank you for praying, Cookie. I feel your prayer, sweetheart. Miss Pizarro, my baby. I'm watching you. Trust they not going to dox your house. They could do what they want, baby. They could dox my house, my job, my cars with the S. Not bragging. They could dox what they want. They could dox my bank account, my phone, whatever they feel like. I got a strange email the other day too, Miss Pizarro, when you talk about doxing. It was very strange. And then they said they had made a mistake when I asked who were they? Who are you and where are you from and why you want me to download this? And this information was from Florida. I don't know anyone in Florida. And why would I be downloaded something from Florida? I'm like, what the hell is it? So anyway, they boogied. They said, sorry, I made a mistake. And they called me by my real name. Yes, Cookie, we need to start working on solutions now. We need to work on, Cookie, you are absolutely right. And I'm trying to figure out how can I be part of a solution and not a problem. I've been working that out. I've been studying, trying to see what direction I'm going to take my channel in. I know I'm going to remain positive, so that's not going to change. But what can I bring to the community or the neighborhood? Not so much this sector. I've been going outside of this sector, getting some good information. Hey, Light Bright, my baby. Love and laughter. Hello, beautiful. You're beautiful. Your hair is flawless, baby. Hey, Light Bright. Pimpin' ain't easy. Hello. And my Miss Monty. So I think I got everyone. No. Hello, love. Marta, for real. Maitri, for real. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but hello. Let's read what Miss Manny said. They're not going to give you all the fame, limelight, and money and allow you to walk away with it. Brainwash, contracts, demon, etc. Do y'all know what that demon time mean? Like the blonde hair. Okay. The entertainment business is a force. It is, and the forces are coming against us. They're not for us. I told you they'll feed us breadcrumbs while they eat the whole loaf of bread while they got the loaf. And that's wealthy versus rich. See, our desire is to be rich. Been released. I cannot. Our desire is to be rich, and we have it all mucked up. We don't have legacies we leaving. We don't have anything. We're just here operating daily, and that's a bad thing. You know, what legacy are you leaving to your loved ones? What will people know me by? What contributions have I made to society that's positive? How did I solve a problem instead of be part of the problem? Those are things I think about when I think about the direction of this channel. Now, everybody's not going to like it, and everybody doesn't like me, and I accept that, and I respect that, and I keep it moving. But really, what contributions are you making to society? We have problems, big problems out here. So what are we doing to help solve them? What have I done today to help solve a problem for my community? You shouldn't have to think too hard. You should be able to act. When women drastically change their hair, they're about to change their lives. I get that. They're about to change their lives, and you are absolutely right, Fifi. But in this industry, in the entertainment world, it's different though, right? If we watch those women, something is not right. They are about to change their life. But I'm not gonna cut off all my hair to change my life. I'm not gonna do it. Hey, Miss T, I believe Scientology has opened up the porthole to demons. Something has opened up the porthole to demons and Democrats and Republicans, Ms. Pizarro. It's politics, period. It's politicians, period. A lot of them were going to be revealed. And the number one person that was going to be revealed was Mr. Epstein. And he was going to do a lot of revelation, and he's nowhere to be found now. And she won't be either. She won't be here as well. Believe me. You right. You're right. Both the music industry and Hollywood are into something different stuff. I don't want it. You know what? My boys was into music, and my oldest son was a producer. And I don't know. I think I did tell him this, after the fact, but I always, and this is going to sound crazy, you guys, but I always had this spirit that told me that I didn't want my boys to be in the entertainment business. So I prayed against it. I never prayed for them to be successful in it. And they're successful, and it's not in the music industry, but my oldest boy really had it going good. I mean, he was all up in Atlanta with celeb, and I just never had a good feeling about that. I'm thinking, damn, my boy's gonna have to sell his soul, because I start following it. Once they start getting in the music industry, I start following it. And I was like, oh man, I really don't want my boys to make it in this music industry, because they are going to have to sell their souls. And one of them is a little weaker than the other one. But see, sometimes, when people promise you things and you want to make the best life possible for your loved ones, you'll sign contracts and you'll do things that you would never have done in your right frame of mind if you wasn't trying to look out for everybody in your lineage, Well, I know if I get a blessing, and a lot of times God will block your blessings because he already know your intentions is to bless someone else that he don't want to bless at that particular time, that don't deserve the blessings you're going to get. So he take people out of your lives, separating the wheat from the tares. I'll stick on that one. And he removed them, or they block your blessings. And I know people say, well, that's not true. Can't no one block your blessings? Sure, you can block your blessings and someone else can. You have to be very careful who you connect with. because it may not be their time. So the Lord already know, God already knows, well, if I give her $1 million, you know, she's going to buy this, she's going to give that person, and it may not be their time to be blessed. And he already know that you are going to bless them. So you block your blessings. No, I haven't heard of Bohemian Grove, but I'll look it up. I'll look it up today. Will Smith kisses Jaden all the time as a sacrifice humiliation ritual. The more of the sacrifice, the more power. See, I know some of y'all with me on this. I know some of y'all are with me on this. This is my tree, for real. I know you with me. I know you with me. They do a lot of things that show you I'm climbing the level of success in this industry. So I have to humiliate, shame, or embarrass, or sacrifice someone. Or is he, okay, let me ask you something. Is he really dead, Miss Enlightened One? Now, is he really dead? Because we haven't heard anything. See, one thing they do know, good morning, baby. One thing they do know, one thing they do know is Black folk are very forgiving, and we're very forgiving, and we forget easily. We forget very easily, and they know that. They know how we programmed, you guys. So they have studied us. We haven't studied them, but they have studied us, and so they know what type of people we are. They know how they brainwashed a lot of us to believe certain things. So they know we forget things easily. You see it here in this world right here, how something could happen to one person, in reference to a content creator or a chat, and a week down the road, they done forgot, hey, Doreen is blessed, baby, how are you? A week down the road, we done forgot all about what happened to that person. They done switched the narratives, they done went on to someone else, and that's how it goes here, but that's how it is in real life, because we are programmed people. That's what it is. We are programmed people. We're very forgiving people. Black people are very forgiving. See, and I always say, God, work with me, because I'm not. When you wrong me, you double cross me, or you do something to me, I hold a grudge, like Cardi B said, forever. Forever. There's no coming back. See, because you give people the okay to treat you the way they treat you, and I don't give them the okay. I nip that shit in the bud right away. No. I don't play like that. So we're done. They said, well, damn, just give them another chance. No, I'm not giving anyone another chance, because I'm not going to give them permission to do what they want to me. Okay? That's how I am. Me too, Phoenix Rising. I don't think so. Give it a minute. We're not going to hear from her either. Oh, yeah. Just tell me about that, Brixton, babe. I know that too. You have to play politics even in your career, in your jobs. You have to play politics. In the professional world, you play politics every day. That's why I said before, you have to know how to code switch. I don't give a damn what nobody say to you. Oh, you're acting while you're doing this. No, you need to know how to sit amongst the elite and the best, and you need to know how to code switch. If you don't, you're not going to get very far in this world, period. Don't let nobody fool you. You won't. Let me read this. A deficit in morality is a factor of compliance for success, not just in the music industry. It is period in our real world. In the real world, not just music industry, in our everyday lives. It's crazy when you start down this rabbit hole. Oh, is it a rabbit hole? Is it a rabbit hole? A byproduct of slavery. I agree. Conditioning. We're being conditioned, you guys. We're being conditioned all the time, every day. They dangling meat. I forget, but that don't mean I will allow them back in my space. Okay, Nene, that's a good point. Okay, that's a point. Maybe that's how I am. Maybe I forgive for me, because I know I sin daily and God forgives me. And I told you I am spiritually connected, not so much religious. Religion, but I'm spiritually connected, and I do believe that I need to forgive for God to forgive me. But I'm telling you, I do hold a grudge. If you want to call it that, I do. If you cross me once, you will never, ever get the opportunity to do it again. I'm just built like that. It's just who I am. You know, I don't play all this uh, friend today, foe tomorrow, then we friend the other day, we friends again, and then we foes again. Nah, baby girl don't get down like that. Nah, I don't get down like that. So, but anywho, I just want y'all to know some stuff. Lady Taz 39, our people have a long history of trusting others, thinking they have our best interests at heart. In this time, we have to trust what we already know and question everything. And my sister and I talked about that. She asked me, did I trust this one person? I said, yeah, well, I trust her until she showed me different. I'm studying her. She was asking me, do I trust her? I said, yeah. I said, but I watch everybody. I watch everybody. Lessons learned. Yeah, I watch everyone. hmm See, people will truly show you who they are, and it doesn't take months and years. And no, they're gonna show you who they are soon, because you only could portray and have a persona for so long. After that, you'll start seeing who they really are. It doesn't take long, baby. It doesn't take years and months. It could take a couple of days, a week. You'll see when people moving funny, because when they tend to talk, their actions will show you who they really are. I could talk all day, but my actions show you who I really am. Who I truly am, my actions will show me. And so when you see people moving funny, it's for a reason, because they're gonna show you who they really are, and believe them. And believe them. Oh, wow, your gut instinct kicked in. Yes, it did. I tell you, I've learned a lot over this last couple of weeks. Thank you, thank you, thank you for engaging. And you tell me, my tree for real. I hope that's how I pronounce your name. Hold your grudge so tight, it ain't right. I guess so, baby, because I do. Nene, I really do. I ask God, please help me, but He's not finished with me yet. He's not finished with me yet, because I don't. I hold a grudge. Don't cross me. I will never, ever. You will never, ever be relevant in my life again. I know, work with me, oh God, work with me. Treat them with a long handle spoon. I do. And sometimes I don't even treat them, Aquarium 128. Sometimes I don't even treat them. I just leave it. I just walk away and leave it. And that's the truth. That's a fact. They know I'm not a yes man. I am the one who says what everyone is thinking. That's okay. I do too, Mama T. I'm at my one strike with you. I don't, you know what? It's something about me. I believe. I believe if people don't respect you, is because you have gave them permission. Anything someone does to you that inflict any type of pain, you have given them permission. And I know a lot of people is not going to understand that, and they're probably not going to agree with me, but you have given them permission to treat you the way they're treating you. That's the truth. You in some form or fashion, you have given them permission to treat you the way they treating you. And see, I don't give you permission to mistreat me. I don't. I respect people until they disrespect me. That's who I am. When you I demand respect because I respect you. And we all are adults. We all are adults, and we could do that. I respect you. It's okay to agree to disagree, and we keep it moving. But I'm not going to respect you if you don't respect me. And from the gate, I let you know that. That's one thing. I don't sugarcoat shit. I really don't. And that has gotten me in trouble because I don't sugarcoat stuff. I just shoot straight from the hips. So I had to learn to make sure that what I'm conveying to a person, they are perceiving it that way. So if I want to convey that the coat is blue, I have to make sure I say the coat is blue and leave it. And they'll perceive it that way. Once I start saying the coat is blue with a couple of designs in it, it could be an extra large, extra small, then they could take that and they could perceive it different. All I want you to know is the coat is blue. Point blank, period. And that's a fact. It's people perception. It's not so much how you convey it, because you want to convey it to a person one way, but they perceive it another. And it matters about how people feel with the information you're trying to convey to them for them to perceive it. I know it's deep. It's deep. Communication is a mother. It is. Exactly. Some people feel you have to earn respect. I feel respect is given and broken just like trust. That's me, though. You do. Well, to me, you're right, Monty. I guess we're saying the same thing. I respect people, so I expect respect. Hey, Brixton, babe. And that's it. I give respect, so I expect it. Yeah, you're not going to just talk to me or do me any kind of way and I muck with you because I don't have to. I could keep it moving. See? Let's see. Aquarian, this pandemic has taught me just how far I'm willing to not go, period. Yeah, I think this pandemic has a lot to do with people behavior, how they act. Some people are not used to being, shut in and confined to their home. You have to have peace. You have to create whatever peace you need in your home. I'm perfectly fine in my home, but it hasn't affected me because I'm in that field that I just work, so it hasn't affected me as far as that. But some people don't know how to act when you confine them. And there's a purpose for them doing it. There's a purpose for this whole thing. And they trying to see how you act and what they can do to you when they confine you. How would you act? Yeah, all this stuff, baby, is purpose and planned. And you could believe that. A lot of this is purpose and plan. They want to see how you act when they confine you, how long they could confine you, what type of money they could give you to make you sustain. A lot of this is a test. I just hope we hold it. We hold up to the test. I hope we do well in the test, because these are trying times for a lot of people, and a lot of people will lose a lot. A lot of people are going to lose a lot, and I'm just hoping some people could maintain. See, one thing about us, you could give us, now just think about us from back in the day, you could give us a couple of pieces of bread, and I'm just saying, and some bacon grease, and we'll make a sandwich, we'll survive. You can't do that to everybody who has lived a certain lifestyle. And I'm just saying that hypothetically. Don't go saying, oh, she said bacon grease. I've never had a bacon grease sandwich, but you go back to slavery, that's what they used to eat off, the fats of the food that they would give to the master. So, we know how to get down like that. We know how to make a meal out of just anything. They don't know how to survive. If you take the little stocks we have, we may not commit suicide. We may not harm ourselves, but they will. They will, because they don't know how to act. They're not used to not having. We're used to not having and making stuff happen with what we do have. They don't have to do that. They've never had to live like that. So, you got to watch it. You just got to watch it. We know how to survive. They don't. So when all this stuff started to happen, I want y'all to just keep an eye on it. How many people just go bow out that other way? And I don't want to mention it, but read between the lines. I wonder how many people are going to bow out the easy way. And they just don't go by themselves. Sometimes they take their whole family with them. We know how to survive. We are built strong, and that's what they're afraid of. We are built so strong, and we are coming up so strong, educating ourselves, investing in businesses and everything, that they are afraid of us. So they gotta sow this discourse and division. That's where the chaos come in at. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. They know. They know what they have planned for us, and they know how we're going to react. And if we don't react that way, then they have problems. See, this stuff has caused problems for some people. I'm just saying. I am a essential worker, honey, and I'm tired. Hey, Queen, you showed up, baby. This was just an impromptu. Hello, that's my beautiful sister. Hi, sweetheart. Hey, Nori. What's going on, Nori B? How's life treating you? How's life treating you, baby? One thing about me, I have a small enough subscribers. Yeah, I'm saying it right. Yeah. That when I don't see certain subscribers that I've seen from the beginning, I reach out to them if I can via email just to check on them, just to let them know I'm thinking about them. And it was a couple, but I've been meaning to reach out to, I think the lady name, I call her Miss Creole because she has a long name. But then I saw where she made a comment under one of my videos. I hadn't seen her in a long, long time, and my spirit was nagging me to try to contact her. But thanks, Miss Creole. I see where you made a comment. I hadn't seen you, and I was hoping all was well with you. I hadn't seen other people that I reached out to, and I see them, and I'm waiting to answer for one of them. Because you know what? You guys are important to me. My subscribers are important to me. I do know when people go missing that I hadn't seen. And a lot of times, I want to reach out to them to make sure that things are well with them. Because with this stuff going on, we don't know how people are faring out. Some people come on here and they have some type of physical ailments. And you don't know if they're not getting their medicines, if they can't get out and stuff. So I like to reach out to people, and that's who I am. All right, girl. Nice to see you too, baby. It's always a pleasure seeing you, Nori. On my way to take my granddaughter to the mall. Let her spend as much money as she can, because that's what she's used to. She'll soak up every dollar you have, sis. Be careful with that little one. My grandchildren. So I tend to reach out to them. So I hadn't seen her, but she did leave a comment. So I'm glad all is well with her. Then I reached out to someone else that I hadn't seen, and they wrote me back, and I'm glad they did, because I really care for this person because of the engagement that we do when she's in my live, and she reached back out to me. And then that's what I do, you guys. I don't ever want to get too big that I don't see my subscribers. It's not that serious, you know? So it's not that serious, but I did reach out to some people. I hadn't seen my Brixton babe, but I see her here now. So, and I hadn't seen a couple of you, but I see you guys here now. So I did, I just want to come on to let y'all know I'm still here. I'm studying the real world while these people are here fighting in this virtual world. I'm trying to see what's going on in the real world. And I know elections are coming up, and they're exposing some Republicans, Democrats for child pornography, sexual abuse with children, sex trafficking. They got a lot going on. And then they exposing some celebrities. They making some celebrities bow down. And there's a couple of them that I see, and I'm just keeping an eye on it. I normally don't talk celebrity news because I don't stay too abreast of that. But and then I watched this WAP. What a waste of people. What a waste of people Those sisters are some pretty women, and unfortunately, they in that industry and they just exploiting them. And I saw all the demons while I was watching that. You guys, I ain't lie. I saw all those demons around those women. So I like to see what their future holds. I do. But I didn't care for it at all. I didn't even like the music. I sure didn't like the video. Nah, nah, not when you see gold snakes and stuff moving. They were, I think it was a door knocker, then it came to life, and nah, tigers and lions and more snakes, all kind of in the pits of hell. Nah, man, I couldn't rock with that. Hey, baby, what's going on? Exclusively me, beautiful. 2020 is definitely a year of exposing. It is a year of exposure, and it is, and they knew that. See, 2020 is the perfect vision. Yeah, medically is a perfect vision, so they knew that. They knew, so now they got to try to hide some of that stuff. So whenever it gets quiet in the real world, that's because it's getting calm and more people could see what's going on, and then they'll start they'll start reverting back to reading and watching real television. And then when it get calm on these YouTube streets, then a bunch of chaos happens as well. You look into peace. Oh, I know about that. That's why I said it was a lot of stuff going to be exposed that they trying to shut down. And it's the same here on these YouTube streets, baby. And I'm just sitting back. I'm just sitting back watching it. And like I said, I thank God that He plucked me up and out at a nick of time of some of this. And I'm just going to continue to do me. I go out in other sections of YouTube and watch other people because it's too dark sometime here. And so I'm just doing my own thing, but I'm still here. Don't you guys, when I said I'm not going anywhere, I meant that. I'm still here. No matter what forces come against me, I'll still be here. I sure will. So, with that being said, you guys, missed the beginning, but I catch the replay. It was pretty good. I was all over. Hey, Life with Jamila. How are you, baby? I was all over the place because so much is going on that I wanted to talk about something. But you guys, let's keep our eyes on Azealia Banks. But go back and look at Tamar interview, a couple of interviews in 2019 versus this one she just did with this brother, some DJ, after this big mental breakdown. See, people are messing with our psychics now, too. Be very careful about that. People are really, you guys, messing with our minds. We need to be very, very careful and in tune. Back up off this YouTube for a minute and get yourself solid. It is. It's so much we could offer on here. And I'm just lining some stuff up. I had this interview. You guys, it was this dynamite interview I was going to do. And I know that it would have reached some people. And I backed off the interview because the producer reminded me where I was at. She said, I think that's too strong for the beef sector. I think that, and I was like, damn. And when I say it was a good one, you guys, I think it was potentially a good one. But I had to let it go because I didn't want the person to suffer more trauma than they had already suffered. So I had to let the interview go, but it was a good one. I want to bring things to my platform that will help, that will open our eyes and our ears to a lot of stuff that's what's really affecting people in real life. I don't want to come on here half-stepping, so I'm trying to work and plan. My family is building a little studio for me. My honey bunny building a studio for me because I've been in my room a lot of times taping because I have some stuff going on with my, doing to my house. So I haven't been here. And then when I come in the basement, I get a lot of lag and I see something different from what you guys see. And when I look at the video, it's a lot of latency down here, and I'm trying to fix it. So I'm working on some things. So I'm building me a little new set. That's what I'm doing. I'm building a new set to bring us some good stuff. And while building the set, I'm also gathering information to do the shows that I want to do that I think would help the community. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But I haven't gone anywhere, you guys. It's like an hour in. I can't believe it is an hour in. I've been here a whole hour. Sometimes you could just come on here and talk and you don't realize time goes by pretty fast. But again, I am in the skybox watching some people, and some people I choose not to watch. But I'm in the skybox. I just don't drop down a lot of times. If I do, I send you X's and O's and I keep it moving. I say do it. Just move slowly. Your algorithm will change soon, and when it does, do the interview. And that's what I'm trying to do. And when I say it's a dynamite interview, you guys, it's a dynamite interview. A militia is being formed in every country in America by vigilantes. I believe that, Hillbilly. I believe that. I believe that. That's why I said we have to stay focused. You right, Miss Monty. That's what I'm doing. So I'm visiting other places so the algorithm could pick it up. And I got baby, I got some stuff going on. I do. And so when you see me, in most cases we have our game night tomorrow, but in most cases it's just to let you know that I'm still here. And I'm going to stick to just what Aquarius say. I'm going to stay true to my real purpose and goal. Numbers doesn't mean anything to me, because I believe if you preach to one person or you have a message to one person or 1,000, that message is for somebody within that 1 to 1,000. And that's all you have to do. Make sure you get on your platform and you be a blessing to people and not a bother. And that's all I'm trying to do. That's all I'm trying to do is to make sure. But I think I'm kind of weaseling my way out of here somewhat without shutting down my whole channel. So with that being said, good people, I enjoyed this Saturday with you. I guess I'll do a little moving around, go, a little shopping, do a little shopping. They got me spoiled with all this home shopping now, but I think I'll go move around a little bit and pick up some stuff for my new little studio we working on. So I'll do that. I need to get out of the house. But when I come home, I'm tired a lot of time. 12 hours are long shifts. And depending on how busy you are, I get a little tired, because I was going to come on last night and do a wind down with y'all. But I had a glass of wine and I really wound it down. I went to sleep. But I'm glad to see that you all are still here supporting me. I greatly appreciate y'all. And if you haven't, please make sure you do this. I gotta push Miss Gems. Yep, make sure you guys sign up. Go ahead and sub over there if you haven't. I got a couple of new subscribers over there. So make sure hey, Kimberly Black, how are you? Let's see. That's why I fell all the way back after my book reading review. I said, none of us are ready for this for real. Yeah. Monty, we'll talk about that, baby, because I just think I'll let that go. I'll let that go because it'll turn into something else. Independent is the best reason why I am independent content creator. I always say that. Social media influencer. That's who I am. You know the feeling? See you later, Monty. Love you much, baby girl. You know the feeling, yeah, Jamila. It's something. It's something you struggle with because you want to be here. You want your voice to be heard. You want to contribute to something positive and good. And sometimes it's tough. Is the place you at is pretty tough. Thank you, Phoenix Rising. I appreciate you joining me. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get ready to get out here. And with that, let's get ready to play our music. If you see your king's crown crooked, help him straighten it up. If you see your queen's crown crooked, help her straighten it up. Speak life and wisdom into your princes and princesses. They are our joint heirs, you guys. Joint heirs, their future. Make sure we making and building a legacy for them to live by. Make sure you be a blessing and not a bother. It doesn't take much for you to bless someone. A simple cup of coffee. Can I buy you a sandwich? You look beautiful today. I like your hair. I like those shoes you have on. Can I open that door for you? Can I grab that bag? Have a beautiful day. Be blessed, sunshine. Anything. It doesn't take much. You don't have to be rich to bless someone. It's just the simple things. You never know where someone is at mentally. And you just saying, hello, sunshine, or hello, beautiful, will stop them from going over the edge. Make sure you do that. Again, meet me back here. I won't tell you when, but don't forget our game show tomorrow night. Yes, we're going to play a game. But meet me back here. Enjoy your day. Be safe. Keep your distance. Peace. See you later. Hello, beautiful butterfly. Love to you, baby. Peace. You too, Doreen. Enjoy your Saturday, love. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining me, my try for real. Appreciate you engaging, baby. See you later, y'all. Bye-bye, Angela.